MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the 51s and the Tigers. Now at the plate, Diego Taveras, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reyes has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So coming to the plate, Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively, like
in the dirt here, but the Gold Glover Rodriguez is able to hang right with it. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Mays, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Digging in, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Willie.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bregman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. And that's taken for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. At the plate now, David Ortiz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Now to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Batting seven. The right fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between New York and New York. So striding in, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that's out number one. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That misses. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And a fastball called strike. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a move over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
On to first as they get. Second inning set to go. Into the box now, Juan Soto.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soto is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Soto stands at second with no outs. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Striding in, Torres. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Pitch popped up. Ortiz in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Mays is there as he makes the catch, and so digging in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Now batting, David Ortiz. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Stepping in now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into. Top of the third set to get underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6.
The pitch.
Anthony Rendon.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And here's Christian Yelich now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Christian.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. George Springer the next to hit.
The left fielder.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's gone as they add still another. So now to the plate, Michael Kopech, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Throw won't get him.
Now batting. The second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Throw on to first, and an important pitch. All set for the start of the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up maybe on the momentum his batters have.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Popped up. Rodriguez is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a check swing, but that's in. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in to try it again. David Ortiz. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Count remains at 0-2. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He homered back in the third inning in this one, and he is tagged out here. New inning set to get underway. Here now is Trey Turner. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. High and tight here. The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping up now, Michael Kopech. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way.
Betts.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate, even though it's early on.
And the shortstop is under it to. Ready for another chance. George Springer as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Scorched to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. At the plate, Michael Kopech, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Don't want to forget about it. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Popped up. Ortiz in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Taking off is Springer. Bit of a surprise here, as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Fouled off. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping into the box, David Ortiz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fast. Here now is Juan Soto. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
And this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't. Quite find the strike zone. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
3-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Andres Baez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Turner stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base.
A swing and a miss. Standing in, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Digging in now, George Springer. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Softly hit out toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Standing in now, Andres Baez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that will conclude.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming into pinch hit, Anthony.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Anthony Rendon is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ball 2. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
Started to... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Willie Mays. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And there's one down now. Down back.
The second baseman.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream. Right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fouled away. Now the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The left fielder. Juan.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Mays is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Very high. 2-1. Popped him up. Lindor is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Torres. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And right into the shift. Arenado has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, we got a little bit of an upset here in the Diamond Dynasty matchup, but that's the beautiful thing about baseball. Anyone can beat anyone on any given day. Congrats to these guys. That win has to feel good.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Michael Kopech earns the victory on the mound. Michael Kopech takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.